A very tight delineation yesterday from the haves and the have-nots. The haves got 2-3 inches of rainfall. Matter of fact, here in Albany, that was our biggest rainfall total of the month and the year so far. Now we're running more than an inch surplus for the month. And you can see that line that I drew here. That's pretty much the Flint River. So to the north and west, we had a lot of rain. West of the Flint River. To the east, we had just an isolated shower or storm. That part of the forecast I think I nailed. The part of the forecast I didn't expect was that the heaviest of rainfall was right next to this line. I expected more of that to be farther to the west, but sometimes that's the way things work out in the summertime. Your forecast starts off this morning mild with some patchy fog possible in the low 70s. We'll get into the low 80s by 10 a.m. and then into the upper 80s by 1. We'll hit 90 at 2 and kind of hang out in the low 90s. There is a chance of a shower or storm, probably more late into the day, into the evening, but overall, I think the chances will be down. We do have some fog to contend with, a lot of low-level moisture, so watch out for a little bit of fog. A low cloud deck should burn off. It'll be patchy, not as widespread probably as it's showing as moderate impact. Let's talk about the forecast. Feels like yesterday we actually hit a heat index near 100 and the high of 90, and today we'll get up into the low 90s as early as 11 a.m. Again, this is the heat index number, temperature and humidity added together, upper 90s to near 100. There will be a chance of some showers and storms a little bit earlier on here in Valdosta, a chance for you to cool off just a bit. And then you can see some widely scattered showers and storms elsewhere throughout the afternoon and into the early evening hours. Mid-80s to upper 70s, and then the overnight will get down into the low 70s, about 73 degrees. It's a nice and mild start for your Thursday, but it looks like Thursday afternoon may get much more active for Juneteenth. We'll explain here in a little bit. But the Futurecast is showing some shower and storm activity kicking off here in the evening. And you can see from Dothan to about Albany. So initially it's going to be down here and then pops a little farther north and west. And then here we go with a complex of thunderstorms out ahead of a frontal system that will work its way towards us by the afternoon. So it's going to be between like 2 and 5 that showers and storms will really start to get going. There is a risk for severe storms to our north. We'll see if it gets pushed farther south. I wouldn't be surprised a couple of these storms will be strong with some gusty winds, dangerous lightning, and heavy downpours. That activity then will quickly move south and east, and by the overnight on Friday, we'll see a drier period and a hotter period here as we go into the weekend and early next week. The hottest of the year so far as an upper-level ridge takes over that front. It's going to turn into warm front and lift north. So moving away from us, and there's high pressure off to our south and west. Let's talk forecasts on your Thursday. On Juneteenth, 50% chance showers and storms, 73-93. So this is a better rain chance. And then we're back to that isolated chance Friday, of course, the start of summer at 10:42 p.m. Last day of spring afternoon, 94, up to 95 on Saturday, and up to 96. Heat index numbers likely to be just above 100 as we go into Sunday. Maybe some of us even approaching that 105. Wow, summer is coming in hot. All right, we'll talk more about that, of course, on Today in Georgia from 5 to 7 a.m. Please join us then.